When your gun arrives, you'll need to assemble the air atomizer and the handle. The handle can go on either the left or the right hand side depending on whether you're left or right handed. The FastKit gun will require an air compressor which is capable of 10 CFM at 100 PSI, which is equivalent to 5 horsepower electric at 220 volts or 8 horsepower gasoline. The back of the FastKit gun is an air motor. Connected to the air motor is 2 separate positive displacement rods. When you pull the trigger, the air motor goes forward, pushing both positive displacement rods at the same speed to assure you of a 1-to-1 mix. To retract the gun, you push the button at the rear and pull the trigger. Here's how it functions with the cartridge inserted. You always want to keep the gun in an upright position because if you tilt it one way or another way, the materials can go up into the static mixer and prematurely harden. When the rods move the material forward, it goes into the static mixer. The air atomizer is what gives it the proper spray pattern. To turn this on, you must turn the valve and pull the trigger at the same time. This must be done in conjunction. If you don't, you risk the material going into the static mixer and hardening prematurely. One of the unique features of the FastKit gun is there is no cleanup. You simply disconnect the air atomizer and pull out the cartridge and throw it away for disposal. The 0.6 pound density and the 1.5 pound density is used for interior applications. The 3 pound density and the 20 pound density are used for exterior structural applications such as roofing. Foam loves heat. For proper yield of this application, the optimal temperature for the surface, cartridge, and air must be 75 degrees or higher. For foam application, the air pressure regulator must be turned all the way clockwise and 2 full turns counterclockwise. To make sure your air compressor is adequate, you take your static mixer and put it into your air atomizer and put your thumb in the end of it, then turn on the valve. You turn the valve on and it must be 45 to 50 PSI for at least a minute. If not, the air compressor is not pushing enough volume into the air motor. You always want 100 PSI going into the gun. To adjust the air atomizer pressure, you pull the knob and rotate it till you get to 45 or 50 PSI. Do not load the cartridge without adequate pressure. It is very important. If not, it will cause the material to move from the static mixer back into the cartridge system and ruin it. Just remove the black cap and then pull out the rubber stopper and put on your static mixer. Make sure the air atomizer and the static mixer are flush with each other. When you put in your cartridge, it doesn't matter which way you put it in. Make sure you're holding the gun upright. Attach the air atomizer to the static mixer. Once you pull the trigger, do not let go until the cartridge is completely empty. Any remaining material cannot be used. Now you'll see an application of the urethane foam.